Hey everybody, it's Braden here, and I'm excited to announce my next game. This is Frantic Five, a word game that I've been working on for probably more than a year and a half. It might just be a year and a half, definitely over a year. And I'm really excited to be showing you guys this today because I've been working on it for so long and everything like that. I'm just glad it's now getting to see the light and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this today. I've been working with some great people, very talented people, to put this game together, including Sprite Attack and Ben Reeson. Chris did the amazing art. Thank you so much to Chris for doing that, and thanks to Ben for doing the awesome music and sound effects for this game. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in here. This is the menu. It's pretty simple. We just have a simple menu here with buttons and more games, information, settings, and everything like that. And all of these pages are on the same scene, so when you tap something it fades out and that page swipes in. And because this is a word game, you're trying to guess the 5-letter word, you have a keyboard in the game, and so you can change it from QWERTY keyboard to alpha keyboard depending on how you like your keyboards in game and everything like that. So that's kind of cool. So I'll just go ahead and press the start here, and it brings us to the power-ups page, and there's 4 power-ups total, but each game you get to have 2. You don't have to have any, you could have 1 if you want, but you have a maximum of 2 power-ups per game. And this power-up, it says shows the secret word in a scrambled format. You get to use it 2 times per game, and if you don't want it you can remove it, of course. And this one adds 1 swap count, and I'll get to the swap count here in a minute. You get to use that 5 times per game. This one, when you use it, adds a correct letter to the correct spot. You can use that 5 times per game. And this one's my favorite. It removes 3 incorrect keyboard tiles from the keyboard, so that way you can't select those. It just helps you narrow down what the answer might be. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this one and this one. And you'll notice they each have a value here. So this one's 50 coins to use, this one's 50 coins to use for the entire game, not every time you use it. And you have 1,000 coins to start off with. And so I'm pretty sure this game will be free with in-app purchases, and you can get in-app purchases by clicking here, and it'll take you to a more coins page. But if I do decide to make it paid, I'll probably remove the coins or coin value, or make it easier to get coins, one of those. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and click continue. And here we are on the actual game screen. I'm really excited because it just looks really good. I wanted to make, each game that I make, I want to make it better than my last. And I feel like this one is way better than my last game, which was Knight's Quest, for all of those who are watching who have been around that long. That came out almost 2 years ago in August. And so this one's been a long time in the making, and I'd only be able to work on it for a couple minutes each day, and then I'd have to take a couple week break because of responsibilities here, and then I'd go and pick it back up and everything. So it's been a free time kind of development game, and I'm really excited that it's now out. So the point of this game is to guess the 5-letter word in the middle here, and you'll see we have a 5-letter word in the top and a 5-letter word in the bottom. The secret word comes after this word alphabetically, but before the bottom row alphabetically. And so we know it has to be after C, but before T. And it could be a C word, but it has to come after CL, and so on. You know how that works. And so we have our swap count here. It's currently set to 3, and that's just for testing. It'll be set to 10 when the game goes live, so you have 10 tries to figure out the hidden word here. And I'm going to go ahead and try drives, or just drive. And we'll try this word here. When you enter the word, before you get to check it to see if it's an actual or if it's a secret word, the game automatically checks to make sure it's a real word in the dictionary, and so that way you can't enter a fake word. For example, if you try DDDD, it's going to bring up this little button here, and so you can't check it because it's not a real word. So we'll try drive. And of course, if you type in a word and you want to change some things, you can, but that's really cool. I wanted to make the user experience really nice, and all the really small things, the eye candy and everything like that, just took a really long time. So I'm hoping that you guys really like that, and I certainly appreciate it. So we'll try drive here, and when we check it, it's not the right word, so it swaps into the top. It can swap into the top or bottom depending on its location alphabetically to the secret word. So we know it has to come after D, but before T. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Let's try G. How about let's use this power up to remove 3 letters from the keyboard. So Z, B, and L are not in the secret word. And for testing purposes, I don't have a limit on how many times I can use these power-ups, but of course when beta testing starts and everything like that, there'll be a limit. Like I said, some of them can only be used 5 times or 3 times or something like that. We'll use it again, WDF. So it's not a D word, and it's not an F word. Let's try, let's actually use this power-up right here. So it's an R word, so it places the letter in the correct spot. So how about rusty? And we'll go ahead and check that. So it's an R word, but it has to come before RU. R. By the way, this is our last swap because I don't have it set to 10. So I'm going to use this power up to reveal the hidden word. But of course, you would just keep going until you eventually found it out. But I want to show you the word complete screen. So I'm going to roach. That's the secret word. So roach is the secret word, and when we enter it, we have a really nice word complete screen. I worked on this a lot to kind of make it feel really kind of special, fantastic. And it shows the secret word, how many points you got, and you get 5 coins for solving each word. You might get 10 coins. I might change that depending on how difficult people say that it is. I'm looking to start beta testing, by the way, so if you're interested, please let me know in the discussion, or better yet, hit me up on the forums via PM, and we can get you hooked up here. So I'll probably start that shortly after test flight is done with its changes. I think right now it's going through some changes on Apple's website to incorporate it in there. So after that's done, I'll be sending this out, so pretty soon here. So also I'll note that if you don't get it correct, for example, if we try, I'm just going to go ahead and try some silly things here. Mouse to get to the game over screen. How about ground, or no, not ground. How about, because that's not a 5-letter word. Ground? Is that in the dictionary? It is, okay. And how about trust? Okay, so this is the game over screen. So it shows you the correct word, it shows you your score, how many coins you currently have, and what your high score is. And it shows that I have a new best because this is the first time playing. And you can do tweet sheet or check on game sensor, everything like that. So anyway, guys, that is about it. I just finished doing the tutorial. I think it's really nice. It's a nice interactive tutorial. And like I said, I put a lot of work into this, so I'd be more than happy to see what you guys have to say about this. I hope you guys really like it. And I'll be sure to keep this thread updated with videos about gameplay and how everything works, and screenshots, as well as time frames for release. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.